came to Urshanabi the ferryman, and with him I crossed over the waters of death, seeking immortality. And seeing the palace of Utnapishtim, "Here is the faraway Utnapishtim at last," cried Gilgamesh. "O Father Utnapishtim, you who have entered the assembly of the gods, I wish to question you concerning the living and the dead. How shall I find the life for which I am searching?" Utnapishtim said, "There is no permanence. Do we build a house to stand forever? Do we seal a contract to hold for all time? From the days of old there is no permanence. The sleeping and the dead, how alike they are. When the Anunnaki, the judges, come together, and Mametun, the mother of destinies, together they decree the fates of men. Life and death they allot, but the day of death they do not disclose." Then Gilgamesh said to Utnapishtim the faraway, "I look at you now, Utnapishtim, and your appearance is no different from mine. There is nothing strange in your features. I thought I should find you like a hero prepared for battle, but you are here taking your ease on your back. Tell me truly, how was it that you came to enter the company of the gods and to possess everlasting life?" Utnapishtim said to Gilgamesh, "I will tell thee, Gilgamesh, the mournful mystery of the gods, how once having met together, they resolved to flood the land of Shurappak. Clear-eyed Ea, saying nothing to his father Anu, nor to the Lord, the great Enlil, nor to the spreader of happiness, Nimuru, nor even to the underworld prince, Enwa, called to him his son, Ubaratat, said to him, "Build thyself a ship, take with thee thy near ones, and what birds and beasts thou wilt. Irrevocably have the gods resolved to flood the land of Shurappak." Utnapishtim said, "My wife and I survived and were made immortals by the gods. You seek immortality, Gilgamesh, but who will assemble the gods for your sake, so that you may find that eternal life for which you are searching? But if you wish, come and put it to the test. Only prevail against sleep for 6 days and 7 nights, and that will prove you are worthy in being to have eternal life." But while Gilgamesh sat there looking at Utnapishtim, a mist of sleep like soft wool teased from the fleece drifted over him. And Utnapishtim said to his wife, "Look at him now, the strong man who would have everlasting life. Even now the mists of sleep are drifting over him." His wife replied, "Touch the man to wake him, so that he may return to his own land in peace, going back through the gate by which he came." Utnapishtim said to his wife, "All men are deceivers. Even you he will attempt to deceive. Therefore bake loaves of bread, each day of his sleep 1 loaf, and put it beside his head, and make a mark on the wall to number the days of his sleep. 6 days and night passed. Then on the 7th night, Utnapishtim touched him, and he woke. Gilgamesh said to Utnapishtim the faraway, "I hardly slept, only resting my eyes when you touched and roused me." But Utnapishtim said, "Count these loaves and learn how many days you slept. For your first is hard, your second like leather, your third is soggy, the crust of your fourth has mold, your fifth is mildewed, your sixth is fresh, and your seventh was still over the glowing embers when I touched you and woke you." Gilgamesh said, "What should I do, O Utnapishtim? Where shall I go? Already the thief in the night has hold of my limbs. Death inhabits the rooms of my being. Wherever my foot rests, there I find sleep, and therefore death." Gilgamesh, you came here a man wearied out. You have worn yourself out. What shall I give you to carry you back to your own country? Gilgamesh, to you I shall reveal a secret thing. It is another mystery of the gods that I am telling you now. There is a plant that grows under the water. It has a prickle like a thorn, like a rose. It will wound your hands. But if you succeed in taking it, then your hands will hold that which restores his lost youth to a man." When Gilgamesh heard this, he ordered Urshanabi set sail. Arriving, he steered out to the deepest channel near a small island. He tied heavy stones to his feet, and they dragged him down to the waterbed. There he saw the plant growing. Although it pricked him, he took it in his hands. Then he cut the heavy stones from his feet, and the sea carried him and threw him onto the shore. Gilgamesh said to Urshanabi the ferryman, "Come here, see this marvelous plant." By its virtue, a man may win back all his former strength. I will take it to Uruk of the strong walls. There I will give it to the old men to eat. Its name shall be, "The Old Men Are Young Again." And at last I shall eat it myself, and have back all my lost youth. So Gilgamesh returned by the gate through which he had come. Gilgamesh and Urshanabi went together. They traveled their 20 leagues, and then they broke their fast. After 30 leagues, they stopped for the night. Gilgamesh saw a well of cool water and drank. Then he went to sleep on a large branch of a nearby great tree. But deep in the pool there was lying a serpent, and the serpent sensed the sweetness of the flower above. It rose out of the water and snatched the magic plant away from under the large tree branch, while Gilgamesh slept soundly under the moon. Immediately the snake sloughed its skin and returned to the pool, having eaten the youth-giving plant. Then Gilgamesh, waking and seeing the dried formless skin of the snake, wept, the tears running down his face, and he took the hand of Urshanabi. O Urshanabi, was it for this that I toiled with my hands? Is it for this I have wrung out my heart's blood? For myself I have gained nothing. Not I, but the beast of the earth has joy of it now. When the journey was accomplished, they arrived at Uruk, the strong-walled city. This was the work of Gilgamesh, the king, who knew the countries of the world. He was wise. He saw mysteries and knew secret things. He brought us a tale of the days before the flood. He went a long journey, was weary, worn out with labor, and returning home to Uruk, engraved on a stone the whole story.